On One News Now, I'm Pauline Verzosa. President Bongbong Marcos has ordered the armed forces of the Philippines to de-escalate the tension in the West Philippine Sea. AFP Chief of Staff Romeo Bronner said the president appreciated the Filipino soldiers' commitment to defend our exclusive economic zone while refraining from fighting back against China. However, Bronner said they will not let China bully them again in their next resupply mission.
We will apply the same level of force that would allow us to defend ourselves. For instance, kung gumamit po siya ng kutsilyo, gagamit rin tayo ng kutsilyo. No? Hindi po yung lalabis. Nung sinabi kong lalaban tayo, ang ibig ko sabihin po doon ay hindi natin haayaan na basta na lang ibuli tayo ng ganon.
The AFP will also coordinate with Senator Amy Marcos regarding her claims that China's hypersonic missiles are targeting some areas in the country. Bronner said he has yet to receive an official report about this.
Ako po mismo hindi ko nakita yung sinasabing report na yan or even the locations of these 25 targets.
Maritime law expert Jay Batong-Bakal says China may be legally obliged to pay for the damages from the June 17 encounter in Ayungin. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
How much of a legal basis do you think this would have?
Well, the Philippines has very solid legal basis to claim compensation because really China, what China did violates international law in so many different ways. So that country is therefore internationally responsible or liable for its actions. First, by doing so, it violated the sovereign immunity of the vessel. It is, after all, a Philippine Navy ship. Still, no matter how small it has that sovereign immunity and is considered to be part of the country. It represents the country, essentially. So the fact that they attacked it in that way violated the sovereign immunity of the vessel. Second, there was really no justification for what they did. The crew, the vessel, was not doing anything to them. So it was clearly an unprovoked attack, and it is attack attended with violence. So it is contrary to the principles of the UN Charter. It's an act or use of force against a sovereign nation because, as I said, the vessel represents the Philippines. So no matter how you look at it, China is internationally responsible for that unprovoked actions. So they should pay.
So there's strong legal basis for it, but who adjudicates in this instance? How will we get that compensation?
Well, it's not a matter of adjudication. It really now falls to the diplomacy. And I suspect that this was probably one of the items that was touched upon in the bilateral consultation meeting that they held the other day and yesterday, I think.
Okay, what about the reaction and the handling of the Philippines after the June 17 incident? We haven't spoken in a while. I just wanted to get your thoughts on how you think the Philippine government handled that.
Well, I think, of course, it could have been better. But then it seems like the Philippine government right now is also in a kind of transition with respect to the agencies handling it and the decision making for it. So I think it's pretty clear that it's in that period, so maybe it's attributable to that.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. The Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ, continues to bring rains in most parts of the country. Scattered rains are expected over Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Visayas, and Zamboanga Peninsula. The rest of Mindanao may expect isolated rains. The easterlies, meanwhile, may trigger scattered rains over Aurora and Quezon and isolated rains over Cagayan Valley and the rest of Central Luzon. The rest of Luzon may also experience rains due to localized thunderstorms. The health department is expecting that a new dengue vaccine will get the green light within the year. The Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, is still assessing the requirements submitted for the approval of the dengue vaccine Qdenga. The vaccine is made by the Japan-based Takeda Pharmaceuticals, and it is currently used in 20 countries. Vaccine experts are urging the government to grant permit to the Qdenga vaccine amid the rise of dengue cases during the rainy season.
As a vaccine investigator, I will assure you that the safety of the Qdenga, we've been doing it for 8 years now, since 2016. And as a vaccine, and it can be given for those who have not had previous dengue, which is what is different from the previous first generation dengue vaccine.
The training for the 2024 Paris Olympics is getting more intense as the Games is coming near. Despite this, Filipino Olympic rower Joanny Delgaco stresses the importance of rest and recovery after every rigorous training. Here's the report.
The work ramps up for Joanny Delgaco as she continues her preparation for the Olympic Games.
Hindi po muna kami kumakain bago tumakbo kasi 5:30 po yung start ng takbo namin. 8 a.m. po yung training namin talaga ng morning. Tapos yun po, may program na binibigay sa akin yung coach ko. Yun po, sinusunod ko po siya. Bago po ako matulog, pumupunta muna ako sa PT para magpa-stretch ng katawan.
Coach, bakit importante yung morning and afternoon na ensayo?
Kasi tuloy naman natin, nagkakaan na yung skills at saka yung strength, muscle endurance. So kailangan ko na perfect release skills.
But despite her packed schedule, Coach Ed Mirina says they both understand the significance of proper rest.
Kailangan talaga may rest. Kailangan pagkatapos ng pangkalya, tutulog muna.
Para sa akin, sobrang importante talaga yung recovery ng katawan. Kasi kung wala kang recovery ng katawan, hindi ka makaka-perform na maayos eh. Malaking pagkakaiba siya eh. Pag naka-recover ka ng maayos, maganda yung performance.
Now, this is a reminder that even if you're competing at the highest level, the rest is just as important as the work. From Metz, France, Denise Tan.
The Manila City Jail and the Polytechnic University of the Philippines collaborated to provide free college education to some persons deprived of liberty. This effort aims to give second chances to prisoners, showing that it is not too late to become part of the community again. Mobile Journal, Kayla Makantan has the story.
Pagdating sa edukasyon, walang timeline kung kailan dapat matapos. Kaya naman ang mga preso na hindi graduate o nakatungtong man lang sa kolehiyo, mabibigyan ng chance na makapag-aral sa loob ng kulungan.
Tuloy na ang pagkakataong makapag-aral ang mga persons deprived of liberty sa Manila City Jail Male Dormitory. Kaagapay ang Polytechnic University of the Philippines, inilunsad ng Manila City Jail ang tertiary education program para sa mga bilanggo.
Goal po natin is matulungan po sila na makapagtapos ng pag-aaral para po sa pagbabago rin po nila kasi usually pabalik-balik sila dahil nga po yun, kulang sila sa mga pinag-aralan. Sila agad makahanap ng trabaho sa labas.
Blended learning system ang gagawin. Ibig sabihin, may mga araw na papasok mismo sa jail ang guro at may mga araw din na virtual at sa TV monitor lang ang discussion. wala nang babayaran na tuition, maging ang mga gamit pang eskwela na kakailanganin, libre. 4 na kurso ang i-offer ng PUP na pwedeng pagpilian ng mga PDL. Yan ay ang Bachelor in Public Administration, BS Business Administration Major in Marketing Management, BSBA in Human Resource Management, at BS in Entrepreneurship. September ngayong taon nakatakdang magsimula ang klase. Sa huling datos, may 55 PDL enrollees na para sa darating na pasukan. Hiling ng management matapos at mapakinabangan ng PDLs ang kursong mapipili para sa mas ikabubuti ng kanilang buhay paglabas.
Nagkakaroon lang kasi ng notion na dahil nakulong is masama na, hindi na pwedeng pagkatiwalaan. Bigyan po natin sila ng chance na magbago. Tulungan po natin silang tumayo muli. Kailangan lang po nating pagkatiwalaan po sila ulit para din po sa pamilya nila.
Mobile Journal, Kayla Makantan, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
And those are the top stories of the hour this Friday. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.